Well, that went poorly. Getting some audio issue here, so welcome. We were going to start with the intro movie, but I can't seem to get the audio to attach itself at the moment. I can definitely get it to attach itself to its speakers, so there you go. All right, so just give me a second here and we'll hopefully get this going. And if not, well, then I'll just kick it a few times. And like that. In the meantime, I will bring the German part of this technical disaster out.
I don't think that's how this works. I don't think you can just say, you know what, this is a disaster, let's bring in it. No. That's not how this works. Hi folks, it's me, Classic Or. Doing some stream and complaining a lot. I'm good at that.
And I think Mumble was just telling us stuff for some reason. What? So, let me know, folks, how we sound as I sort out why the audio stopped.
Because you have to reselect the audio output because the game crashed. I don't know, maybe. Hey Doug, hey look. Playing it old school. Yeah, no Star Wars The Old Republic today because, quite frankly, I was kind of getting bored by the gameplay.
And you uninstalled it and it actually isn't even there right at the moment. So that kind of limits your options as well, you know.
Sorry, what?
I said
what limits what?
It was uninstalled, so that kind
of... I spent the entire day yesterday to reinstall the game. Apart from the fact that it's ridiculous 25 gigabytes, it took ages. The servers are so damn slow, and even if you have, as soon as you have installed the game, it takes ages to install. As soon as you have downloaded the game, which takes ages, it still takes ages to install as well. And then they pushed a new patch today.
So that would have been perfect.
Yeah, it would have been great. It would have been approximately, I don't know, if experience is anything to go by, another 4 gig or so to download and install. So yeah, no.
So that wouldn't be a viable option.
No.
I'm still not hearing game sound. Is anybody hearing game sound?
You need to switch the audio output. You should have an entire list of different outputs. Just try all of them.
I did.
Then
and it's
on your end, and I can help you.
Well, thank you.
Well, I could run my game audio through my loudspeaker, so my microphone could pick them up. If that's any help.
That would be entertaining to listen to the audio through there. But let me see if I can, since it only seems to want to work with my speakers.
Hey, audio is one of the weird things about this game.
It's funny, it was working fine just a few seconds ago. So
what can I tell you? I've been streaming this game on Monday for what? 6? No. How long have I been streaming this game on Monday? 6 hours? 8 hours? Something like that? 8 hours, I believe. And I've had sound for most of it. Not all of it, mind you, but most of it. I had to restart the stream a few times. Yeah. I need a name. And we should also mention that chat gets to watch you create your character. Did you crash again?
So, according to this, we should be able to
Is OBS lacking?
Yeah.
Then we should be able to sound.
I don't hear
it. Are you on the status?
Let me know if you guys are hearing game audio. That's fine. I can live without it as long as you're getting it.
It might not be audio where you are right now. The music does not loop automatically in the start or character creation screens.
No, I know. It is the device is showing me, so it is showing sound. Game audio really, really loud.
Could you make up your mind, please? Dark Raiders you can play as a ranger who can be an archer. Yes, you can also equip both in most character classes. And there is indeed a solo mode, a single player mode. You can play dungeons on solo mode, instant dungeons on solo mode for the most part, which makes them easier. And B, you can hire non-player character hirelings to fulfill the roles that you can't. So, for example, if you are intent on playing a ranged character, like a ranger, you can hire a fighter or a barbarian to go into close combat with you. If you're playing a close combat character, you can, in fact, hire a non-player healer of sorts.
So I've dropped it huge, so hopefully it's better. Let me know. I am going to start creating.
I'm drinking coffee.
Oh, good idea. I like that idea.
I know, it's one of my best ideas ever.
So let me know if the game audio is reduced enough to not drive you all insane. I can't hear it right now, but
Speaking of drawing people insane. Oh, okay. I was just wondering because Heimdall kind of threatened to drive us insane today. So I'm wondering if he will shout, "Hey, he intentionally said that he will cause us mental pain," or something along those lines.
Yeah, he'll be here. I'm sure he will.
Ooh, Mark Hamill is in the new Master of Orion. Interesting. Michael Dorn as well. Wow. Okay. And okay, Alan Tudyk. Sorry, I'm on Twitch right now because I want to see how my tweet went. The new Master of Orion basically has Luke Skywalker, Worf, and Wash from Firefly.
That's good, right?
You are,
I'm sorry.
you're very much at the end of your golden years. Oh, which reminds me, decides he wanted to show up as well.
Yes. Sorry. I should get myself under control. When the audio comes back,
we
let
were
me know.
just retweeted by DDO.
Excellent.
Yes.
I'm sure they'll be ecstatic when people start showing up and going, "Who are these two clowns, and why? And why can't they make the game work?"
We can make the game work. We just can't make the audio work. I have played the game since. Yep, retweet by DDO. Nice. Let's retweet my retweet.
That seems somewhat redundant, but I'll take it.
It helps that I don't have to type, not a tweet. It's something that I can do with my thumb on my cell phone instead of, using other fingers, basically. That sounded weird. Where are you?
Yeah, you know what you said to me last time? I'm going to
Nope.
say that to you. Replay that sentence back in your head and see how that
I
goes.
know. I have played that sentence in my head many, many times. And I still said it.
I don't know that I should be a gray elf, but it would be appropriate, wouldn't it?
Oh, I colored my dwarf as a duergar, basically a grey dwarf. So it would kind of be fitting.
I don't think you can use apostrophes here.
For the name, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You can?
No, you
can't.
apparently can't.
Uh,
No.
Sometimes I don't know why it is that I listen to you. It's funny. I listen to you and I'm saying, okay, he must know what he's talking about. But then it's like, you go and prove me wrong.
I still need a name for my character. Besides, you're never listening to me. If you would listen to me...
I do once in a while.
No, except for when I want to change the game. Hello, everybody. Couple of more people. Nice. Seeing some of those names. Haven't seen those people in a while. So far, my character is called Dewey. I'm not certain if I want to keep that name.
I don't know. Do you? No. Do we want to keep that name? No.
I'm not certain. Where are you right now? Are you creating a character?
I am, yes.
Oh, this is so cool. Starting new characters always so interesting, so amazing.
It's actually one of the parts of these games that I really, really like. Is I'm a big fan of building characters. I will actually in single player games, I will create characters, run them through the system up to a certain point,
Yes.
chuck them
Yeah.
aside, start again, because
Exactly. No, it's what I did for the stream basically, testing different character classes, trying to remember the game from 10 years ago, or whenever I played last. So I still don't have a name. You know what? I will keep Dewey. Surname.
I need a fiery redhead.
Of course you do. You should talk to Lurk about that.
Lurk is a redhead.
But is she fiery? Well, she's close enough to come over and punch you in the head, so of course she's fiery.
There ain't going to be an answer, really, because there's no way I can answer that's going to turn out well. It's like, if you say one thing, you're toast, right? Uh-oh.
Hey, look. Punchy punch. By the way, chat, I am going to play a dwarf barbarian, and I will be multi-classing into thief later on, mainly to get the the thief abilities like disable device, very helpful. Yes, and I'm indeed a dwarf barbarian called Dewey.
I take it.
I'm going to.
I was just saw Dark Daedalus did a big smile when Moobot sent him a picture of herself. So I take it he approves.
Not clicking any links in chatty.
Ah, Puss in Boots was already taken. Son of a bitch.
Come on, no cursing. This is old school D&D. Cursing wasn't invented until the late 90s.
Oh, really? Really? No.
I mean, of course, this game wasn't either, but... yeah.
Oh, wow. Let's see. Doesn't
okay,
like that one either.
I'm going to start the solo starter cave thingy, and then I'm going to wait for you on the other side.
Lurks responded to your question. I wonder if it doesn't like puss. It's probably one of those language filter things, isn't it?
Try one, Esther. Nah, that sounds too much like a disease, doesn't it? I don't know. Lurk's pet usually works pretty well.
I think I used that one already.
No, I don't want to skip the Corthus Island storyline. Thank you. Really, you already used Lurk's pet?
Well, I used it once, so Lurk's pet.
Then do a pun of the word fiery. Fiery or something. Fireeigh.
I just pluralized it, so it's Lurk's pets.
Okay.
Killens, welcome. Or welcome back, actually.
Hello, Killens. I should have played a bard. Gray would not let me play a bard.
Well, come on, let's be serious, right? I mean, between me not knowing what's going on at all in this game and you playing a bard, we'd be dead in 10 minutes, so...
That's not true, because at that point in time we would already be able to hire hirelings.
Oh, great. So we're going to count on the hirelings to keep us alive. All right. Okay,
well, I can't keep on you to keep me alive, so...
Oh,
yeah.
that's the way it is. All right, so...
Am I wrong?
I don't know, Killens. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this one. This is a classic core. Because it's a classic core gaming experience, right?
That is very true. I can answer that question, and the answer is, yeah, kinda, to be honest. But you can buy additional content, you can buy additional dungeons and all that good stuff in microtransactions. However, no, there's no however. Basically, you can buy new content. You buy expansions to the game, but you don't buy an entire DLC pack. You pay a few real life bugs basically, and you can buy individual dungeon and adventure sets basically. So you can buy mini expansion packs for that, which I have to say, being a pen and paper role player, I'm oddly aware of.
But are they?
By the way,
Are they?
sorry,
I was just going to say, are they self-contained?
what do you mean self-contained? You don't need them. Basically, it just unlocks new instances for you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it something that's specific? Because if it's entirely optional to the main storyline, then
I should maybe.
That's not so bad, right? It's just also the question of the amount of money. So I don't know. I haven't looked yet, but I will.
Disable voice chat. The other thing is that I'm told, again, I haven't played this game in years, and I'm told that at around level 14 you reach a weird point at which you might need some additional content if you actually want to progress. But until then, there's a lot for you to do. You don't have to buy most of the points. And to be honest, if you play a character until level 14, considering that leveling up in this game, especially high levels, is quite slow, you might as well pay some money because you seem to be enjoying yourself. And again, it's kind of my mercenary attitude towards pay to play, but pay to play basically, or free to play in this case.
I'm really short as an elf.
Yeah, elves are puny. Except part request, I will need that disabled guild, disabled trade, disabled challenge, because hey, I don't care.
So do you want me to just move through this starter dungeon? Because this is all just setup stuff, or do we want to show this off?
To.
No, do we want to show it off? Because...
Well, you can show it off, I can't join you. No. By the way, on the way to the first cave entrance, there's the first hidden penile landmark. Okay. I'm just saying, there's this cliff formation that kind of looks like a male reproductive organ.
I see. Okay, so...
But yeah, going back to the original thing, yep, it is pay. You can get a lot of content for money, but you don't have to. Pretty much like the original D&D, to be honest. Come on, why can't I pick you up? Did my? No, I did not. Yeah. It is weird. There's a potion I can't. Okay, I've picked it up yet.
All right. How cold is it? So, are you looking for survivors or are you looting bodies, buddy? Nah, don't go blaming a poor rogue for making a living. Besides, I didn't take nothing from you. You got nothing worth taking. Great. Nice.
That's actually not wrong.
So how cold? How cold? It was like minus. It was like minus 24 here not too long ago.
Well, you're Canadian, so it's.
What? That sounded like an accusation.
It's a fact. It's definitely a fact.
Minus 18 Celsius, and
that is actually.
Or is that in Celsius or Fahrenheit? All right, I'm gonna follow this little. Not like I have a choice. But, I'm sure
what's the point at which Celsius and Fahrenheit intersect?
For now.
Like minus.
This way.
I don't remember.
Me either. Neither, actually. Yeah, by the way, the first grotto is in fact a solo dungeon. Come on. Maybe we can show off the different difficulties then, difficulty levels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Because
oh well.
There are actually, that is one thing I found interesting in the brief tests I ran, was that you do actually get to pick the difficulty level.
Yeah.
Here we are.
So
you want a weapon?
You do. The thing is, if you are not a subscriber, you only unlock the difficulty levels. If you're free to play, you can play normal, and then you can play hard, and then you can play whatever the highest one is. I think if you're a subscriber, you can pick them right away. I might be wrong in that, though. Again, I've not been subscribed to this game in a long time. I first started playing this. Then it was released. I had the limited edition, the little red box thingy, with the Spider of Love miniature. I still use that miniature, by the way, in my games. To this day.
Did you say Spider of Love?
As you take hold of
Love.
the weapon,
Oh.
Drow,
Balance.
spider,
You
demon,
can't help but
goddess,
notice
queen
this
thingy.
Jeets
Okay.
has more he
I was
wants
going to
to
say spider of love. Okay.
It's a spider of love.
Yeah, you see, it doesn't work for me, right? Oh yes, that was one thing that actually took me aback in the, like I said, in the starter time, was this thing has 4 different pieces of money, like copper, silver, gold, and platinum, and I'm like,
Yes,
I have
so
not,
amazing.
I have not seen that since, like, I'm what, Dungeon Master, was that it? I think
yeah, maybe it could be. It could very well be. Dungeon Master 2, maybe the last one to do that. Basically all the other D&D
oh,
games
actually,
just
didn't Dragon
bother.
Age have coppers and silver or something? And
Yeah, maybe.
maybe
I mean,
Dragon Age.
World of Warcraft also has like copper, silver, and gold,
But
but to have the fourth
but
in-game currency, that's kind of cool.
yeah, I mean, I haven't seen that in quite some time. So that was a curiosity, to say the least. I'm smashing a crate. And I'm taking those potions. And there's
Also,
nothing you can do about it. All right,
the
all
Game
right.
Master is such a nice feature.
All right, Big Ugly. Here we go. I don't
Killed,
want to
where
I
exactly
did
do
speak
you
to him.
live then? What? Sorry.
Copper, silver, gold. Okay, so there we are.
Yeah, so no fourth currency.
Yeah, so Dungeon Master, I know for sure did it, and there was a number of
Yes.
other ones, but I mean, most of them have gone in favor of just plain old gold, or if in the case of the JRPGs, gold or whatever the hell, odd word.
Credits or
Well, no, the credits would make sense. They come up with these crazy names.
yeah, especially Final Fantasy. And
Why
stuff.
don't you just call it money? Like,
Monies? I found 13 monies.
might as well.
I like that. I do like that. Philadelphia, seriously?
Oh, Liberty Bell.
You don't have buildings in your... I suppose you are within a building, you just don't have many around you.
I'm gonna give those crates hell, Dark Daedalus. I still remember. I can't remember the site. I want to try and remember the site it was on that had that crate test. That was hilarious.
What greatest?
They had a rating system for games. How crappy it was based on how much time it took you to find your first crate. So this poor thing, if we followed that scale, this poor thing would have been done like from the get-go.
Also, very short time to penis. Which, by the way, is a thing.
Oh, there you go. I'm sorry, I'm murdering crates. I'll be along in a bit. Unless you're going to give me lots of money, I'm going to have to murder a bunch of crates to get my stuff, right?
I cannot give you a lot of money.
Ah, you
Oh,
see.
wait, welcome to the game. This is a game in which I actually cannot actively shibboleth.
What are you doing here then? No, I'm kidding.
Well, I could if I remembered my original account details, but I think the email address that I used back then has not been in use since, I don't know, for many years.
Decades gone, eh?
Well, the game is 1 decade old at this point, so it's still
Yeah.
fun.
It shows it
Go
at
inside
times.
and speak
So
with Salimus.
Yeah.
I am here for Jeets.
It sure does. But I have to say, of course, especially the starter area is revamped. But as soon as we enter the city, all those little storehouse quests basically are almost the same as they were 10 years ago, if not exactly the same. So that's the oldest part of the gameplay and the graphics and the designs and all that. There's a lot of diversity to this game on high levels from what I have seen.
So, this is what he was talking about earlier, is you have options on how to select the difficulty level per instance that you run. And you
Indeed.
can also do groupings, right? You can do a public group or private group. Actually, that's something we should sort out, is I have no idea how to join up with you, but... so,
Basically, we are on the same server, so we should run into each other after the starter area is done.
this is what you say. Shall we take his word for it? Well, what choice do I have?
Well, I remember
Into the
that,
pit.
like 8 years ago, I played in a group. So I know it's possible.
Did you want to
Is
waggle
this
your
Salinas,
cane at
the
me while you're
cleric you
doing
were
that?
sent to
8
find?
years ago when I played in the group. That's my stick, man. Don't be taking
that.
that.
Use that line.
Kyber are you?
Don't be taking my stick.
Your walking cane, you mean?
Shtick. Shtick as in bad comedy routine. Yeah. Anyway, so my name's Lurkspeck. I woke up on the beach. The rogue most likely took all of my possessions and he then extorted my promise to be your lackey. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Sounds realistic.
Yeah. What exactly are you doing in these caves? I don't know if she's talking or not because I can't hear the game audio, which is really weird for me.
Oh, I see the problem, yeah. Hold on, do I have? Do I not have? Hold on. Yeah, it's a weird
Alright.
thing that the game
First,
basically
I shall
selects
surround
every
us with a
single
protection
output
spell.
of audio
Her
that you have from your
spell
system. You have
temporarily
to pick
prevents
the
you
right
from
one so you
dying,
can hear it and
though you
stream
can
it.
still
Took me a while
suffer
to sort it out on my
injuries.
stream last Monday.
This
But I
effect
managed.
will wear off when you leave these caves.
Alright.
Now,
So
let's
you
be about
can
it.
too.
I see a ladder, that means I'm climbing it. Plus, they also give me the little thing that says, climb the ladder.
Gate. There must be a way to open it.
Yeah,
Try
against
out
that area is
ladder.
very
I'll
It's
remain
bizarre,
here.
too, because without the audio
Target's trying to
prompts,
sneak
I'm
out.
reading, which means I'm reading it quicker, and I'm going, okay, here we go. Woohoo!
You do not get the
Hear
Game Master
shuffling
voices.
and
Okay, hold
wheezing
on.
of some
That
creature
doesn't.
coming from the corridor ahead.
That doesn't compute. The Game Master is one of the best things about this game.
So you're hearing the audio, but not the Game Master's speech. That's horrific. You can't have that, because that's actually... I have to agree with him. That's one of the more interesting parts.
Yeah, it's one of the most atmospheric parts. And again, there's one expansion in which Will Wheaton actually voiced the Game Master. Will
Well,
Wheaton is the Game Master for the Temple of Elemental Evil. Which is so meta, considering that, you know, he's a very old school D&D fan and he played the original Temple of Elemental Evil module back in the day.
well...
You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
I know the Temple of Elemental Evil. I am familiar with it.
I remember dying.
I'm
We
not-
tried
The
out
corroded
and
lever
we
at the
died.
rear of this corridor
Well,
much
most
of a
likely
savage.
controls the gate where the cleric,
Well.
Salimus, is waiting.
Good job.
Goes with the
But
golden
no
years,
time to
doesn't it?
dawdle.
Now.
We come.
Don't be that way.
I still think. No, it
Salimus
was fun.
isn't
It's
too
actually
hot to
fun.
me. Thanks for putting in the good
Oh,
work.
yeah, I got my
Yeah.
grains of salt or something.
Don't you worry, Salimus. I'm here to watch your
Forgot
behind now.
having to hang on to all that stuff. I mean, the other thing I've noticed is that the rules, I don't recognize all of them. There's a lot of mishmash in here. Like, I don't remember sorcerers even being a class in mine in the days when I played D&D, so.
When did you play D&D? Which edition? First, second?
When's the last time I played that? Oh, I don't know. Sometime in the very early 80s?
The evil aura
Yeah.
is oppressive. Sawagan are behind this
Early
door.
80s, that's first
I'll
edition.
take
then.
point.
I know in
Talbot,
second
cover
edition
me with
the
your spells.
sorcerer was
Kill anything
introduced
that tries to
in...
flank us.
What was the
You.
name of the
Open
book?
the
I had
door.
it. It was kind of fun.
I'm not surprised.
Empty.
Why am I not surprised that you had it?
Where's the bloody
You have them all,
Sawagan?
don't you?
No.
Look, the door
I had a
closed
good
behind
number of
us.
It
But,
would be logical to assume.
Come on, that was 25 years ago. Money was even tighter than yesterday. So I could afford everything. And since my first D&D, since the first big D&D was the Dark Souls, I've been the first D&D setting that my Game Master, even though I have been Game Master, not a
There are more of
system
them up there.
for about
Stay
a year or
alert.
two at this point. My money mostly went into that.
Purge the wicked!
Hello, Fabulous.
I liked Dark Side. I liked it just because it was so good. Hello! Hey, Fabulous Nico, welcome.
It had so many skilled, talented people working on it. Even your graphics, your Gerald Bro, whose name I can never pronounce, because RNL in one word is just killing it out. You had my personal favorite fantasy
Sawagan
illustrator,
wretches, are you
Thomas
scared of
Baxter,
me?
doing all
Come
the
down
interior
and
art and all
fight.
the monster art. Fantastic. By the way, baxart.com,
The
it's a very
righteous
cool
fight
site.
you!
Wow, these guys float.
Killens, why do you say you wanted to get into tabletop D&D? You can still do that. D&D is not going anywhere.
It's funny that a lot of people think like that. They get older and it's like, I can't do that. And it's like, why
Such is
not?
the fate of the
It's the best time to do it again,
Now,
I'd say.
let's find a way out of here.
The only problem I find is time and finding enough like-minded people.
Anyone see a key?
Yeah, that's where online
I just
online
stepped on
tools
something.
come into play.
Good
I'm a
work.
big fan
I
of
see a key
just
down
sitting
there.
around the table
Who's
with a
up
couple
first
of
to
crazy
win?
guys, having some snacks
Can't
handy,
your phone mean
and
anything to
rolling
you?
dice and all that. But you know, playing online is, or you know, in online chats is better than not playing at
You
all.
grab the silver
So,
key. Time to swim for the
Well,
surface.
I'll try not to be insulted by that. So,
No, I don't mean MMOs. I mean, again, basically pen and paper rules, just using voice
I
chat
knew
or
you'd come in handy.
camera
This
chat.
way.
that might work. It could be a little weird.
You know, it actually works pretty well. I have done that before. And I've watched, there's a lot of groups actually doing
I'm
that
weary.
just on Twitch.
Let's take a
or
moment to
on
rest.
Google Hangouts, also very helpful. There's this site
I
called
still got plenty
Roll20,
of stamina.
which
I can go all
offers
night long.
Why don't you scout
fantastic
ahead
tools
then?
for online role
Just
playing.
don't get yourself in trouble.
So yeah, it is
Now
more than
you're
possible.
talking. I'll take a little peek.
So there.
If you're
I'm
done
just
resting,
happy to
go
put
and
the,
scout ahead with
well,
Jeeves.
I haven't got them yet, but I'm happy
I
to
can
put...
send you links.
Crikey.
No, robes. I'm happy to put my robes back on, damn it.
Okay. I can't send you links to that. Well, I could, but you wouldn't want to click on it.
No, I mean the classic robes, not just the Sithy robes and stuff like that.
You're just happy to play a fantasy spellcaster again.
It has been a while, yes.